Okay. So let's just take the function. X squared plus 6x minus 8. And figure out what its graph looks like. Okay? Now, and let's write that as y equals f of x. Okay? Morning, Erica. So y equals 0 if this, so that x is -6 plus or minus the square root of 36 plus 32, all that divided by 2, which is -3 plus or minus the square root of 68. Well, let's just leave the -6 there over 2, which equals -3 plus or minus the square root of about 468 is about 8.3. So I'm going to say, if I divide that by 2, I'm going to get something like 4.1. So x would be -7.1 or 1.1 approximately. Okay? Now that's just straightforward application of the quadratic formula. You guys just had a test. One thing I didn't do in the test was I didn't set up your calculation scheme so your square root would make sense, and then I didn't allow you a calculator. That's kind of a flaw. So I kind of overlooked the fact that you couldn't give me the real numbers. Okay? Although, for the square root of 68, you know that's going to be between 8 and 9, right? 8 squared is 64, 9 squared is 81. So I would actually, on the next test, if I have a problem like that, and it comes out like that, I expect you to at least do an answer. Okay? Okay, I know it's between 8 and 9, and 68 is closer to 64 than it is to 81. It's a lot closer to 8, so it's maybe 8.2. If you said 8.4, you know. Okay. So you get a number so that you can make sense of it, okay? That's just a little aside. Okay, then the axis of symmetry is x equals -3. Okay? That stuff we immediately get from the quadratic formula. Okay? Now you're actually given two formulas. You're given the quadratic formula, then you're given a formula for the axis of symmetry. Okay? If you want to clutter up your brain with two formulas, that's okay. But the axis of symmetry is sitting right there smiling at you from within the quadratic formula. So you have the zeros are here. And the axis of symmetry is right here. And it makes perfectly good sense that that should be the axis of symmetry, because to get the zeros, you either add this quantity to the numerator or subtract it, which means that halfway between what you add and subtract is -b. So when you divide by 2a, the -b over 2a is halfway between your zeros. Whether you understand that or not, at least know that it's so. Okay? If you understand that, so much the better, so you know it better. More likely to pull it out when you need it. Okay? So anyhow, your axis of symmetry is at x equals -3, which is negative b, which is a being 6. Negative b is -6 over 2a. A is 1. Okay? So you get -3. I'm going to stop for a minute and see if I went too fast for anybody.